squad, ayy. Bitch, you know I'm fucking flexing like the rod, ayy. 40 knock a nigga straight up out his socks, ayy.
All right, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another mother loving live video. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the Master Marks Militia and the mother loving motherfucking chat. Shout out to my dogs, K Breezy, Evan Gora, TW Booty Hunter, King Mike, all of the homies. It's been a while, AEW Pack Smokers. I ain't dropped a video, but we back. We back. So, today's video is simply titled, The Truth About Paul Heyman. And the truth about Paul Heyman is, well, it's very common sense. He is one of the greatest minds in the wrestling business. He's the founding father of ECW. And pretty much he took the manager of old style and brought it to new light. Plus, Paul is responsible for a lot of bookings. He's responsible for a lot of talent being who they are today. Because if we're being honest, of course, Brock Lesnar would be very dominant. But because he had a talker like Paul Heyman, a manager like Paul Heyman next to him, he's a lot more dominant. And I think that's the same that goes for Roman Reigns and hopefully in the future, Braun Breaker. When you put Paul Heyman around somebody, you create money. Think about Roman when he first came in as a heel. It was convincing. It was okay. But when he brought Paul in and he became the wise man, shout out to the Bloodline. Shout out to them ones. It's a whole different ball game. Paul Heyman deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. And it isn't just because he's been around for years. I mean, this dude, his mic skills, his charisma, the way he walks to the ring, he's not even a wrestler. He just a, chubby dude with a ball spot. Back in the day, he was, dude with a ponytail and a phone to his ear. I mean, I'll go as far as saying, without Paul Heyman, people like Stone Cold Steve Austin don't get the opportunities that Stone Cold got. Because Paul Heyman bringing Stone Cold into ECW for that time period, when Stone Cold got fired from WCW, and he was doing those promos making fun of Hulk Hogan and all that stuff, that is what got WWE's eye. That was the first look of Stone Cold Steve Austin. They brought him in, the Ringmaster, or whatever his name was. And then he transitioned into Stone Cold Steve Austin, 316. I would go as far as saying it's the same thing for Eddie Guerrero. It's the same thing for Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho. There are a lot of people that Paul Heyman is responsible for when it comes to success. There's a lot of people. And I really believe that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Like, I'm just going to go down the list. I'm going to pull it up, right? I'm going to pull up the list. He managed Hardcore Holly, Test, Cesaro, the Dudley Boys at a point in time. Heidenreich was, Heidenreich. Curtis Axel. I guess they're saying Ryback for a little bit. He was walking around with the Big Show in ECW when the Big Show won the ECW championship. He was speaking for Rob Van Dam when Rob Van Dam first won both of those belts. There's some stuff with him and Kurt Angle, CM Skank, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker when he was in WCW. Paul Heyman is a legend, and he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And honestly, we aren't seeing a lot of managers like that anymore. We aren't seeing the manager role the way that Paul Heyman does it. The manager role we see now, and the only thing close to that is MVP. I think MVP is somebody that is going to possibly one day be on that level. You get MVP away from Amos or do something with Amos, I don't know. Put MVP with a guy like Trick Williams. You put MVP with a guy like Carmelo Hayes. Those are guys that would grow from MVP. But the manager role, I mean, you got, what's his name? Prince Nana, whatever. That's the manager role now. That traditional manager like Paul Heyman doesn't really exist anymore. So, in a sense, Paul Heyman is the last of a dying breed. Honestly, and it's only right for Paul Heyman to get inducted into the Hall of Fame in Philly for WrestleMania. That is the home of ECW. Those fans are going to go crazy for Paul Heyman when he does his Hall of Fame speech. So when we talk about the truth about Paul Heyman, truth is, he's legendary. And there may never be a manager or advocate or wise man, a person that talks on the mic in the way that Paul Heyman does. Paul Heyman talks on the mic better than most, not even most, primarily all of the wrestlers in AEW. And he's not a wrestler. He's the one who makes these wrestlers bigger. Roman Reigns was big, but when he gets with Paul Heyman, he becomes bigger. Brock Lesnar was big, but when he gets with Paul Heyman, he becomes bigger. Because of his mic skill, because of his charisma, because of his ability to adapt right away. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie, Paul Heyman probably owed people some money, and I'm pretty sure by now he's paid people like Tommy Dreamer or people that he owed money from ECW, of course. But if we being honest, Paul Heyman is a legend. And congratulations to him getting his WWE Hall of Fame. This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. This is the first video for today. We need to talk about Darby Allin. I'm dropping 2 vids today. So, yeah, we need to talk about Darby Allin. Fuck CM Punk. Fuck AEW.
Get your bank up, cash right now.